You get paid on Friday. By Monday, half the paycheck already feels gone. Rent, car payment, insurance, groceries, childcare, credit card, one random medical bill. And somehow, even making close to six figures, you still feel stressed every single month. So, where is the money actually going? And why do so many people making $100K still feel like they are barely surviving? Because the problem usually isn't what people think it is. A lot of people believe making $100K a year means you should feel financially secure. But for millions of working professionals in America, that's not the reality anymore. You are working hard, you are earning more than you used to. Maybe you haven't did everything right, and yet you still check your bank account before buying something small. In this video, we are going to break down why $100K doesn't feel like enough anymore, the hidden financial trap keeping people stuck, the biggest money misunderstanding, and what actually creates financial breathing room. And one of these reasons is something most people completely overlook until it quickly destroys their finances. So keep watching. Here's where people get confused. When most people hear $100K salary, they picture comfort, nice apartment, vacations, savings, investments, financial stability. But that's the gross income, not what actually hits your bank account. Let's simplify this. If someone in the US makes $100K a year after federal taxes, state taxes, social security, healthcare dedication, retirement contribution, their actual take-home pay might be closer to around $5,500 to $6,500 a month, depending on the state. Now suddenly the number feels different, and then life starts stacking on top of it. Rent $2,200, car payment $650, insurance $300, groceries $800, childcare $1,200, student loans, subscriptions, gas, credit card, and just like that, the six-figure salary people imagine disappears. This is why so many people say, I make good money but I still feel broke. Because technically they earn a lot, but cash flow feels that every month. And the scary part, most people blame themselves before they blame the system around them. Now let's talk about one of the biggest traps, lifestyle creep, and most people don't ever realize it's happening. The areas comes in so naturally. You move into a better apartment, upgrade the car, eat out more, finance nicer furniture, start using buy now pay later, take one higher monthly payments. Nothing feels streamed individually. That's the trick. It happens slowly. This is where people get stuck because the problem isn't usually one giant bad decision. It's dozens of small upgrades that quickly become permanent monthly obligations. And once your fixed expenses rise, your income starts feeling smaller again. That's why some people making $60K actually feel less stressed than people making $120K. Not because they earn more, but because their monthly obligations are lower. Huge difference. And here's the part most people don't realize. Many high earners are not financially free, they are financially fragile. One layoff, one medical emergency, one major repair, and suddenly everything falls apart. But money stress is not just math, it's emotional. That's part people don't talk about enough. A lot of working professionals today feel like no matter how hard I work, I never get ahead. And honestly, that feeling makes sense. Housing costs exploded, groceries cost more, insurance keeps rising, interest rates are higher, childcare is brutal expensive in many states. Meanwhile, people are also trying to save for retirement, pay off debt, build emergency savings, help parents, raise kids, and still have some kind of life. So even people doing okay financially feel constant pressure, and that creates something dangerous, financial anxiety. You start feeling guilty spending money even on necessary things. You delay doctor visits, you avoid checking accounts, you panic when unexpected bills show up, and eventually you stop feeling like money is a tool. It starts feeling like survival. But here's where it gets interesting. The people who finally escape this cycle usually change one thing first, not their income, their awareness. This is a massive mindset shift. Most people focus on how much money do I make, but financially stable people focus on how much money do I give. Big difference. Let me show you. Person A earns $140K, but they have huge car payments, expensive rent, credit card debt, lifestyle spending, and no emergency savings. Person B earns $85K, but they control fixed expenses, avoid high interest debt, automate savings, and live slightly below their means. Who's actually less stressed? Usually person B, because financial peace comes more from margin than income. This is why budgeting matters more than people think. Not restrictive budgeting, awareness budgeting. The mistake most people make is treating budgeting like, but a good budget simply shows where your money is leaking, what's creating a stress, and what's preventing progress. Even something simple like a 50-30-20 rule can help create clarity. Very simply, around 50% for need, 30% for want, 20% towards saving or debt payoff. Now in expensive cities, that won't always fit perfectly, but the point is awareness. Because you cannot fix financial pressure, you cannot clearly see. Now we need to talk about the thing silently draining people every month, debt payments, specifically high interest debt. This is where many six-figure earners get trapped because their paycheck already has jobs assigned before it even arrives. Credit cards, auto loans, student loans, personal loans, and interest quickly its future income. This is why someone can look successful from the outside and still feel constantly behind. The stress is invisible, and here's the dangerous mindset. I will fix it later because I make good money. But income alone doesn't solve bad cash flow. Structure does, awareness does, a small consistent decision too. This is also why emergency funds matter so much. Because without saving, every unexpected expenses becomes new debt, car repair debt, medical bill debt, travel emergency debt, and the cycle repeats again. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. For many Americans today, $100K is no longer the rich number people grew up imagining, specifically in higher cost areas, and that realization shocks people emotionally because many spent years believing once I hit six figures, everything will finally feel okay. Then they get there, that disconnect creates frustration. But this is the important part. Feeling broke and being broke are not always the same thing. Sometimes people are genuinely overspending, but many others are simply experiencing high living costs, financial pressure, debt overload, and zero breathing room. That's why shame usually makes things worse. Clarity helps more than shame ever will. So if you have been wondering how am I making this much money and still stressed, you are not imagining it. A lot of people are dealing with the exact same pressure. But here's the good news. Once you understand where the money is actually going, what's creating the pressure, and which expenses are controlling your life, you finally regain option, and option creates relief. If this video helps you see your financial situation more clearly, subscribe and stick around. Because understanding money is not about becoming rich overnight. It's about reducing stress, making better decisions, and creating breathing room before things get worse. And maybe the biggest realization is this: a higher salary does not automatically create financial peace. Better financial awareness does. But there's another problem most people still haven't realized. Even people earning more money today are quietly losing wealth in ways they won't notice until a year later. And that's exactly what we are covering in the next video.